Hey, so yesterday something incredibly strange but very interesting happened to me. So I'm going to share it with you in this video. I was walking towards my boxing session and in the distance I saw these two men arguing. There was a taller guy and a shorter guy. As I got closer, I could hear what they were arguing about. The taller guy was extremely angry, pointing his fingers at the other guy saying, "You're making a huge mistake. You're going to regret what you're doing." And the other guy, he said, "It's my time, Tony. I just don't want to do this anymore. It's not for me." As he walked off. So he walked off in my direction. And I don't usually intrude into people's business. But something told me, you know what, ask him. Say something. So I said, "Excuse me, sir. I couldn't help you over here, but did you just quit your job?" Luckily for me, he was a really nice guy. He, for someone who just quit his job, he had a big smile on his face. He said, "Yeah, yes, I did. It's just not for me anymore." There was an awkward silence for a few seconds. I was about to apologize for being so nosy, but before I could say anything, he said, "I've worked in this firm for 7 years now. And for 7 years, I've never missed a day. There's only been 2 days that I've missed. The day my daughter was born, and that one time I was extremely sick, that I just couldn't get out of bed. But every day I came in and I loved every single day. I loved everything about my job. I was passionate about it. I had the energy, the drive to do it. It's all I wanted to do. But lately, I just haven't been feeling that energy, that passion, that love for it. So I know it's time to go." I said, "Well, I admire somebody who can follow their heart. Not everybody does it. And you seem like a smart guy, so I'm sure you can get another job with the same amount of pay, similar to this." He said, "Yeah, it would be nice. 80 grand a year is quite nice, as long as I'm doing what I like." I said, "Oh, so do you know what your next step is? Do you know what you want to get into?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh." He said, "Yeah, I want to get into salsa." I said, "Excuse me?" He said, "Yeah, salsa." He said, "You see, about 5 days ago, my wife took me to this salsa club and we did a salsa lesson and I just fell in love with it. I just loved the atmosphere, the music, the moves, how everybody is just having fun. And I said to myself, this is what I want to do. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to do something with it. Start a business, become a coach, but it has to be something with salsa because that's what I like doing." So by this time in my head, I'm going, oh my God, this is crazy. This guy just quit his job, 80 grand a year. He's been there for 7 years and he wants to do salsa. I mean, I'm from South America. I love salsa, but to quit my job, 80 grand a year, he's got a daughter. It sounded crazy to me. So I said to him, "So how long ago did you realize you didn't want to do your job anymore?" He said, 5 days ago." I said, 5 days? This is insane. This is crazy. So he said, "Don't worry. It's not the first time I do something like this." I said, "Oh." He said, Before I started university, all I wanted to do, my passion was to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to start my own business. So through hard work and loving what I do, I convinced two of my friends, this was back in America, he said, to join me and we started a wine company. After about 3 years, the wine company was doing quite well and it was making around almost $500,000 a year. Everything was going great until we were called into court, and luckily, thanks to our lawyer, we won. But that day I realized I didn't want to be an entrepreneur anymore. Seeing the way that lawyer the way she knew how to handle the room, the way she knew her law, she knew her stuff, she knew how to persuade, she knew how to move the judge, the jury. He said, I just wanted to be like that. I said, this is what I want to do. I want to do law. I want to know everything about it. So I went to university for it, and I came here to this job, and here I am until 5 days ago, where I realized I want to do salsa and I don't want to do this anymore. I said, oh, well, I just said, I wish you all the best and I hope everything goes well. By this time I was already late to my boxing session. My sparring partner was probably thinking, where the hell am I? He probably thought I chickened out. So I said to him, well, I wish you the best. And I was about to go when he said to me, kid, let me just say something. Value your time. He said, value your time, because time flies and it never comes back. He said, don't ever sacrifice your time for anything else other than to do that which you're passionate and which you love. He said, because when you have fiery passion and love for what you do, you have everything, he said. You have everything and you can achieve everything. But when you don't have it, you have nothing and you can achieve nothing. So this got me thinking, because we've gotten so used to doing things. We go through life doing all these things we don't really like, we don't want to do. I talk from experience, because when I finished college, here in the UK we have college, then university. So I went into information technology, computing, because, not because it's what I wanted to do, but I thought technology is a big thing now. IT is a big thing now. There's a lot of money there. So I'm going to get into that. And throughout those 4 years I was in university until I graduated, it was a living hell, because I was good at what I did, but I just wasn't passionate about it. I just didn't have the energy to do it. It was a struggle because it's not what I wanted to do. However, what I did want to do was, at the time, was filmmaking. And I was really good at it. I didn't study it, but I taught myself, because I had that passion, I had that drive to do it. So I had that energy to go out and learn and to do it and to take my time with it. Whereas with computing, I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So that's my message in this video. If you're watching, thanks for the lesson. I'm not going to mention your name because I haven't got your permission. So yeah, I just wanted to share that story with you. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, comment. I'm trying to build this YouTube channel. I'm not trying to make money. I'm just trying to get my message across, because that's what I want to do. That's what I feel passionate about doing. That's what I like doing. I like creating these videos. Thank you.